Hey everyone, welcome back to another quick Anno 117 Pax Romana guide, a series of short videos where I cover some of the basic systems and features of the game, give out some pointers so it hopefully gives you an extra smooth start, and today's topic is research, or as it's known in Pax Romana, knowledge. Anno 117 has a very intuitive research system that perfectly matches the theme of ancient Rome because you don't simply research technologies, but instead you make discoveries that will unlock new buildings, improve their output, or upgrade your military. In the research screen, you'll find all the discoveries you can research divided into three groups: economy, civic, and military, with each clearly focusing on a specific area within your empire. Now you're free to research whatever you want and in what order, but since there are more than 150 different discoveries to be found, it is useful to make a choice somewhere at the beginning and focus on discoveries that match with how you're developing your city. For example, researching new buildings such as public toilets and watchtowers can make your city more efficient by providing bonuses also generated by regular buildings, but these newly researched ones can be placed on a smaller surface. When you're just starting out, there are a small number of discoveries available for each group, and more advanced ones are gated behind so-called inspirations. Inspirations often consist of two goals that you must meet in order to gain access to new discoveries. Generating a certain amount of knowledge is one, and two, usually meaning a specific condition, such as establishing a trade route or ensuring that your city has a certain size. Now, these goals can require a bit of work and planning, so once you know what direction you want to go for, it really helps to check the unlock requirements for the inspiration, because, for example, during one of my runs, I was very enthusiastically researching my way towards a gate because I wanted to get to a specific tech behind it, only to find out once I got there that the gate itself required me to have two islands, something that you can really arrange in 5 minutes when you find out on the spot. So that's why it's worth to come up with a research plan, if you will. Now, as I said, you can queue up multiple discoveries and each one has a cost in the form of knowledge. So what is knowledge and how does it work? In one of my previous quick guides, we discussed attributes, one of which is knowledge. Also fitting within the ancient Rome theme, the accumulation of knowledge by your population symbolizes what you might see in other games as simply research points. Certain buildings give a knowledge bonus, such as the Grammaticus. This public service building gives +3 knowledge to every building within its area of effect, whether they are residential or production buildings, that doesn't matter. Every building helps to increase the total amount of knowledge generated on your island. All your islands generate knowledge individually in this way, and there are also certain events that provide points. These are all added together to give you your total knowledge value per minute for your total empire. When you hover your mouse over a discovery, you can see how much time is left until you unlock it, but you can also see this at the top of your main screen via this handy tooltip. Now, the amount of knowledge your total population generates per minute determines how quickly you can make discoveries. So, if you want to make progress in developing your empire at a certain rate, you'll want to get this number as high as possible. Increasing your knowledge attribute is most easily done by covering as many buildings as you can with public service buildings, since they give the biggest boosts. Also, some discoveries directly contribute to increasing your knowledge. For example, the discovery Sewing Circles under Economy gives each spinner, which is a production building for tunics if you haven't seen this yet, +1 knowledge for every building within range. Since you'll want to place your spinner in your city anyways to boost your income, it can potentially cover a large number of buildings, acting like a cheap man's version of the Grammaticus. So in short, you need to generate knowledge to make discoveries to unlock new gameplay options, and the fastest way to generate it is by placing public service buildings. I'll follow up on this topic with a more detailed knowledge guide once the game has released and I've been able to get my hands on the research tree in full depth and take a look at which ones are worth researching first. So I'll revisit knowledge more in depth in a later video. By the way, if you want to know more about attributes or building buffs, I've also made quick guides on those topics, which I'll link in the description. Now, I hope this video helped you out. If you want to help me out, then like this video or even hype it, which is a new feature that tells the YouTube algorithm my small channel is worth checking out. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time because I'll be covering more RPG, strategy, and of course Anno 117 and other games on a regular basis. As always, thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye guys.